Asteroids and moons in the cloudy covers. Alright, back. Time is 9:47. There's a moon right here. See that moon? And it's next to a bigger planet, which is that one. So you got the moon, and there's a planet behind it. And that's the planet to the left. To the right of the moon is an asteroid, a bunch of asteroids. So I just want to show y'all that. And all the way to the right is a bigger planet. Over this way. Yep, there it is. Finally. Came out to the open. So it's a lot going on. Alright, hang tight. There's my big planet right there. All that, and the moon there. So there's a planet and the moon next to it. Awesome, ain't it? So I really don't mind showing y'all this stuff. I also want to take this moment to give a big shout out to Lori, Dane, and Patrick for your contribution donations. Since I'm not a money hungry person, this is going to be an easy deal for me because what you send to me is going to go into research and not my own like selfish dealings. I already am doing my thing for that, and I'm getting ready to go into my little full hustle. Y'all got my email, thirdeyecam@gmail.com. Shout me a holler if you want to get some specific information out of me. And I will be more than happy to tell you. I have nothing to hide concerning y'all sending me donations, and I'll tell you what I'm putting it, to use for. Other than it's this is sky research, and also to help others that will need. Straight up, I really meant that when I said it in the beginning. Not for my own little selfish services. That's not what I'm going for. All right, so y'all hang tight. I'm getting ready to go into the woods. I'm headed towards Charlottesville. And it's about to get crazy. All right, poof. All right, we're back real quick. Same date, the time is 10:03. Time is 10:03. Just want to show you all of this. There's a lot of asteroids in passing. That's a moon. Let me see. Yep, it's a moon mixed with some asteroids. We got a whole lot of small, funny-looking asteroids right here with the chemtrails coming through them. Look, oh, there's my planet. See the bend of it? Boom, I was looking for that. Perfect sphere. And there's another one right beside it. Looks like they're trading plasma. There's an asteroid right here. Another one right there. The two of them. Another one right here. There's a planet right there, a little moon. Yep. A lot of debris. Asteroids. There's the sun. But that definitely sticks out, that planet right there. There's a lot of moons up there too, a lot of asteroids. So I just want to bring that to y'all because I saw this coming through. Now my other planet is way back here where I left Richmond. That cloud right there, that's part of my other planet. And there's an asteroid right there. We can see a little bit more clearer. And a lot of these asteroids right here. All right, we'll be back. Poof. All right, we got, seems like an asteroid is trying to cover the sun up there. And it looks like a planet. Honestly, it looks like a planet sitting behind the sun. Unless it's blocking it. I don't know how these planets work. Doesn't that look like a planet sitting behind the sun, or it's just an asteroid below? Yeah, it's an asteroid below it, and one to the right of it, right there. And you can see how it's dusting around the sun. That little asteroid. Like I said, that one. Just kind of moving around the sun. Man, this is awesome. And still you can see my planet. See the side of it? That's a planet. And the rest of it is in the cloud. So it's coming out here and it's going, let me see, get that right. Yep, there it is. These little asteroids in passing. I just had to show you all this one more time before I move on. And this one coming out clear. And that little moon too. And this is an asteroid right here, or a planet. I think it's a planet. Alright. It's getting real in the fields, y'all. Look at that. That's getting ready to cover up the sun. Look how the sun's starting to look all warped out. That's insane. And that looks like a lion's face almost. Alright, back real quick. Time is 10:52. We got a planet right here. It's moons right there. Look at all those moons. That one, that one, that one, that one. All up next to the sun. There's a planet right there also. See it? I'm gonna come back to it. I just had to show you all that. And there's an asteroid here. That was my north. Nothing in my south. My west got a little anomaly there. And definitely my east got all the activity right now. So y'all hang tight. Poof. Alright, back. So when focusing on the sun, you can see it's got something to the right of it. And the clouds of that, something is blotching the sun. And when you look here, you can see a solid body, which kind of changes color. There. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it in a and its moons. I'm gonna put it in a infrared and a negative so y'all can see it clearer. But that's why I'm getting all this. Then you got all this right here. Then you got this asteroid right here. And then you got this group of asteroids right here. And then there's another planet approaching here. Look at that. All that. Now my planet has moved above the sun. Or it's one of its moons. Let me make sure. Oh, it's another planet. So you got two multiple objects crossing up around the sun, and one below it. All right, we'll be back. Poof. Oh, look, Mr. Magic Chemtrails just popped in too. See that? So he's checking out all this activity right here. That planetoid, another planetoid right here, being halfway lit up, because they're further out than the sun is, or just as far in the proximity. These little planets. Well, this little planet and this big planet. So you got a lot of big. This is where all our planets are now. Now I see it. All our planets are further out, away from the Earth. Crazy. All right, hang tight. Poof. There's another Mr. Magic Chemtrail approaching, so that's the second one. There. And the other one is there. So it should be a third one coming up somewhere, probably behind that one. Again, nobody knows this is going on. I'm getting the crazy looks from all the workers. They think I'm effing retarded, and I hate being in this position because I'm the only one paying attention, but all of them are gossiping like little chickens. Look at this planet coming around. And it's blotting us at the sun. All these planets. Oh, I hate being on this planet sometimes. I can't deal with these people. Very closed-minded. I don't deal with closed-minded people at all. They set me off, honestly. They look at me with their eyebrows up in the air and their ass stuck out, looking real funky, and then they want to judge me right there on the spot. But I'm too far above and beyond y'all. That's probably more than the reason why God won't come down here and let y'all see his face. I'm not putting myself up on the level with God, but who got time to deal with that? And I don't blame him. Look at that planet right there, half of it showing up. It's a lot of them. They all kind of lined up. It's sad they look like clouds, but then when you get closer, you start seeing them showing up. I wonder why they don't block the sun out. They just kind of harmlessly pass around it. Don't know. All right, everybody hang tight. All right, so we got more planets coming up. Oh, there's another chemtrail. He might be the same one. He's going back towards this planet now. This whole planet. I think it's approaching the sun. He's going up under that. See him? Wasn't even looking for him. He just jumped in. Right now I was activating my camera. There's I think these are the same planets that I keep catching, but they're just further out. Or it might be just one in its asteroids, or a whole cluster. I think they're all in clusters. Look at this freaking asteroid. Freaking awesome, right? Nobody sees this. I hate being the only one to see this. But by the time all these people see it, it's going to pretty much be too late. Once they get in their face, and they're all going to overreact and have conniptions and be the first ones to say they saw it. All right, hang tight. Oof. All right, real quick, time is 11:20. I'm about to depart. Those planets came in and kind of disappeared there, but there's a moon sitting below. See, it's kind of rising up, and looks like it's got a smaller moon above it. So I'm guessing it's a planetoid with two moons. And then the rest of that is inbound from the north. So these planets are headed back down south because it's getting hot today. There's my little asteroid. All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Poof. All right, so there's my moon right there below the sun, and then to the sun's 4 o'clock position. And then there's my other planetoids approaching from the north, and that's my direct east, and the sun is up here as you can see it. Hang tight. I have another moon out there. This is facing north with that planet system. This little moon or asteroid just popped out. See the whole thing, and then there's another planet way in the background that's approaching, and I hate my camera goes blurry. So hang tight. All right, what's up everybody on Deck with Third Eye Cam? Same date, the time is 1800, 6 o'clock p.m. for my civilians. This just all rolled in. So I was looking at it, I see the chemtrail, he gave it away. And then I look at this is a planetoid looking deal. This is another planetoid looking deal. I'm gonna guess that's an Earth cloud. And then there's another looking, funny looking planetoid deal over here. and asteroid. Rest of the sky looks clear. East, south, and of course you saw my north. So everything is emanating from the north and the west. I have surmised in looking at the weather also that these planetoids are headed back up north to the northern hemisphere. So they're going to be pulling the Earth slightly northward, and we got a cool front coming in. Now, it's really hot right now. It is like I think 90 some degrees, like possibly 96. Feels like 96. I'm gonna take a look, but all this is coming in. So I'm gonna make my way down the road. Is that a jet right there? It's a regular Airbus. Yep. I'm gonna make my way down the road and see what I can catch. It's an Airbus. Yep. But that's definitely Space Force, that chemtrail. That's definitely a planetoid right there. The sun is behind the tree. I'm kind of obscuring myself from it so I can show you accurately the sky. All right, so y'all hang tight. We'll be back. Poof. Okay, we're back on deck. The time is 18:40. I'm back in my favorite spot. Back home. Home. 95 is that way. It's my east. My south. Oh, there's the moon in the southwest. Southeast, I'm sorry. I say west a lot because I miss the west coast. The west, southwest, where the sun is settling in the west, and then we looking at my clouds, my spatial clouds. Oh, and there's another one right here. See, this is weird. See this little line right here? Now in my visual, the sky changes. Let me see. My head. I'm trying to block the sun out. Now it looks blue, but it changes. There's something above my head, and I can see it. Thanks to my UV glasses, I can see the smoky. So this whole portion of the sky is smoked out, except for here. So the smoke begins here, above my head, comes all the way around to here, right beside this cloud. Yep, and it goes all the way back. So I'm guessing that's a planetoid. This is definitely a planetoid. You can see it right here. These planetoids all got a distinct look within their cloud cover, and the sun hits their silhouettes like this one. That is a planetoid. That's probably its moon. Bigger moon. Another moon. There's an asteroid. That's an asteroidal moon. But I see them really clearly. But I've looked at them so much that like I distinctly see them from our regular Earth clouds. Our regular Earth clouds show up like oh, there's a planet right here too. Look at this. I'm gonna get to it, bro. I'm going right here. You're seeing the slice of it. The light side, dark side. So the whole thing should be right here. Just interesting. This is the Earth cloud. See how scattered it is and just misshaped? It forms those spheres. It just forms. And you can see these two back to back. If my camera doesn't fuzz up. Earth cloud and then the space clouds. Like I said, there's a planet right there. These planets are so damn sneaky. I didn't barely recognize this one until the sphere was given away. Let me see. Let me back it up. So right here. Goes up, goes up, goes up, goes up, disappears. Just like a crescent moon or a half moon. A quarter moon. And the rest is right here in the dark. That would suggest that that one is closer to us. These, however, are further out because the whole face is lighting up. This one. So this was pushed further out in space. And that's what I forgot to I'm gonna have to specify that more. This one's in our face. It's so far to the north that the sun is hitting the face of it. This one is so close that only half of it is being lit up, a quarter or whatever. Then we got this anomaly over my head. It's just dark right here, this whole area. See the regular sky, and it gets dirty right here. Then our regular sky comes back past this planet. That's the planet. And then there's our regular sky really in the clear. Then it gets smoky again back down here. So I think a lot of these planets are obscured so far out in space that they light up as they do. And like you can literally see this. Look, there's a little moon coming out. Now I got to get my kickstand, my tripod. There's an asteroid. Yeah, let me get my tripod. Hang tight. Look, and the damn chemtrail is passing through. Some of these clouds are touching our atmosphere. Okay, this is weird. So this thing must be closer. It must be pushing out a big cloud. We'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I just want to set up my tripod so I can see these planets better. Make some adjustments. Okay, so sorry for the vibrations. That looks like an asteroid right there. Can't quite make that out yet, but I do definitely see that planet right there. Y'all should be able to see it too. I'm gonna just let it sit on it for a minute. Now I did see a moon out there somewhere. I'm trying to locate it while I drink my Coke, my Coca-Cola. I'm starting to really feel like this whole damn thing is a planet now. Like, let me show y'all. Spin it. Right here. I'm looking at the bend of that cloud around the sun, away from the sun, in conjunction with all the rest of this cloud. And I'm looking at how it got dark up here above my head. And it looks like half. So I think this is a whole big planet. I might be wrong, but let me get my GoPro. I want to get my GoPro around this. The reason for the look of the GoPro, it has an actual concave and it'll show up better. Alright, so we're gonna start recording with the GoPro. Like the GoPro will show up better with all these planets. Let me let y'all get a look at it. This is it right here. So it's got a concave. I'm filming everything that the camera's seeing right now. Oh my God, it's showing the dark side of a planet. So everything above me is the dark side of this cloud. Holy crap. How does this even happen? So that would mean these little asteroids are in orbit around a bigger planet. It's going above my head. Oh my God, it's actually getting dark in the sky. What the crap? Hold up. Okay. I don't understand these planets now. So everything we're looking at here, I'm gonna have to add this to it. Putting it straight up. There's a dark spot showing up here, which is like an elongated shadow. I'm gonna put y'all on, let me see, this asteroid while I further look into this. So hang tight, this is crazy. I've never seen, I'm gonna take a look around this GoPro. I'm gonna have to include it at the end of this film. The reason also I'm put the GoPro in a, run it through my spectral analysis is like my thermal, my heat, my negative, all that, just to see what yields. I need to know. I'm seeing a dark shadow show up like a Terminator line. And this, and then when I get down to the horizon where the sky's brighter, it lightens up. When I go south, it lightens up. When I go back to the sun, you know, you got your normal sun, and I go back north, you got your shadowing, and then because this GoPro is a concave type, it actually condenses the sky so you can see things better. And I'm seeing a planetoid up here, directly above my head with asteroids and smaller moons around it. Wow, I'm blown away severely. Wow. Alright, so what I've done is set my GoPro up along with this unit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it off the stick. Since both of them on the same stick, I can actually let me spin it around, let y'all see me. I'm walking around and it's hot out here. So this kind of gives me a little bit more leeway. So I got my GoPro all, you should be able to see it to the right. Camera's picking it up. So it's this unit right here. So I need to try to block it out. I don't want for it to focus on that. So let me make some adjustments. All right, that's better. So I got my GoPro off to the side, and I'm glad that y'all saw the casing of it. It's still rolling. I'm just gonna, it's in a concave setting, and this one I can maneuver. But we're looking, everything that this camera sees, the GoPro is gonna see also. There's a moon right here. And then over here, nothing really major. Oh, damn, there's a planet right there, yep. See the asteroid or planet, see that? Freaking-sane. You see that? Like I said, I think this whole deal is a planet above my head. You see the dark side here, and then you see the Terminator line here, and it's kind of swinging up from here. Let me see, make sure I got that right here, all the way back. It's actually moved. It's either one big planet or a cluster of planets. Now you can definitely see this asteroid. Look how clear that's passing, and you got more asteroids right here. See this chemtrail? There's an asteroid behind that, or a moon. They're coming out in the clear now. Can't fake steak with this, buddy. Look at that. And this is why I stopped, because I knew that I was going to be catching something. Now there's our moon over here. Again. So let's focus on this asteroid. So I'm going to put this back on the mount after I've show you a Mr. Magic Chemtroller above the clouds, above the sun. See that line cutting over the sun? Something is crossing. See? And they're monitoring it. Now to my eyes it just looks like a regular sky. But once you zoom in with this high def, you see the sun gets cut off. It looks like an eye. Look at that. Looks like the eye of Horus. Even complete with eyelashes. Look at that. How amazing. And Mr. Chemtrail is the eyeliner. Freaking amazing. Alright, so I was just taking some pictures, and why does this look like a big planet behind the sun? Like, honestly. I keep seeing that a lot. Honestly, sometimes I'll be straight up with y'all. Sometimes I think Earth, Sun, and the Moon are all in a little bubble. Not like how they suggest. And I think that there's an exterior, like just like if you put a crystal ball with a whole bunch of planets inside, revolving, just like freaking Men in Black. Remember they had at the end of the first Men in Black where the kids were rolling the marbles, the aliens, and it had our solar system in it? What if that's the case right here? What if whatever this is back here looks like a big planet, see? And I think the hell it is. Why is it touching? Looks like it's touching the sun. Why is it like a planet? That right there above the sun. Why are we getting this illusion? And I don't want to hear nothing about no blue beam, because this is beyond them. Straight up. Don't get caught up in that. That looks like a planet. That's definitely an asteroid. Look at that. Behind it is definitely another asteroid. Look at that. And that's more obscured. I think these little asteroids surrounding a bigger planet. Let me put this phone back on the mount. I want to y'all to see this asteroid as it's moving. And then, mind you, I got my GoPro in front of my camera phone, so they're both catching the same thing. I'm gonna swim around to this planet in a minute. And you can see my other planet to the right. Let me put it in there. It's coming out to fruition. Make sure I'm on it. I think it's hard to see. Okay, yeah, I'm on it. I'm starting to see all these asteroidal moons pop out. And they're beautiful too. Like this one, you can see the craters in this one. You can see the lateral lines right here in this planet. See it? Lateral lines right there. Just focus in on that one real quick. Third eye camera ain't playing, y'all. This guy is not playing. Alright? Look at that planet. Come on. Planet's coming out in the clear. I hate that they keep showing up blue like our atmosphere, because I would need to see some kind of color like brown, green, darker blue, other than just white, gray, and blue, sky blue. Our sky's doing a really good job of obscuring all this. Meanwhile, this planet's still coming into fruition over here. So is this thing between us and the sun, and it's rolling in? And I think it is. See the dark sphere in there? That's the actual sphere. You're seeing the dark side of it, so it's nighttime there. If anything lives on it, it's experienced at nighttime. These clouds all around it are what's lighting it up. This shadowing has to be something else. I can't make that out quite yet. Probably the dark side of cloud, like that space dust. Over here you can still see my asteroid, the asteroidal moon. So these things are out in space. Whatever's on the dark side of this can see all these lit moons, which means these asteroids are its own lit moons, or these smaller planets. It can see them in the clear. You got an asteroid right here, or a moon, one right here, one down here, and a big old planet right out here. So I think this is a further away planet. Why it's dark, I don't understand. I'm thinking it's just cause if you do the mathematics with time and space, it's pushing. Oh my God. Okay, look at this. So remember when I was saying that there's a darker planet over us? This is the terrain of it. See the terrain of a whole planet or an asteroid? It looks like a mountain. Like seriously. Remember when I was talking about the dark side of a planet passing over? This is it. That looks like a freaking mountain. Look at that. If you were flying in a plane, that looks like either rock or trees, vegetation, or some kind of land moss without the color. Seriously. Now I'm gonna spectrum all these because I have to. And they're all beautiful, man. Like, God, I am in love with this planet system. I hope they don't do us any harm. Look how majestic everything is. Totally majestic. Majestic planets. I honestly wouldn't doubt if this was heaven. Like seriously, I'm not looking for anything I'm not reaching. Biblically, they said heaven was separated and earth was separated from each other. Once things started going bad on earth without me getting too deep into that, and we got kicked out with our own little solar system to sustain us and protect us, because you know those bigger planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus are nothing more than shields. They suck up all like asteroidal rocks from coming our way. Look at this. And there's a chemtrail up there too. Yep, see, he got caught. There he is, headed towards this thing. Yep, there he is. I really feel like this is land terrain or another moon, but you can see it. See how it vectors around or contours around. We're looking at the bottom of a moon, half of it lit, the other half is in the dark. And the more the sun goes into a shadowing, still looking like the eye, the more this stuff comes out because light is being refracted. And there's somebody shooting fireworks. I'll tell you, sometimes it takes me a minute to get used to 4th of July. There's a triangle looking deal, but it's probably more of the planet's surface. Sometimes I get irritated with 4th of July fireworks after having gone to the war in Iraq. Dealt with many of those guys setting off their bombs, and it's nerve-wracking. Make sure my G Pro is still up. Yep, G Pro is catching everything. I'm gonna have to run both these videos together. It's just freaking insane. This is beautiful. Now over here, something's coming. I think this might be the outer tail of it. So everything that's closest to us probably has a tail that daunts out past the world, going down south. I don't know. If I knew how the world was really shaped, whether it's flat around, like seriously, I don't have time to joke here. So many people have lied that we don't know actually anything. In my young years, they said the world was round, and then Neil deGrasse comes in with his fake self, talking about it's pear-shaped. You know, then I hear it's like a jagged rock. I mean, I can buy the jagged rock thing. I could almost buy the round thing. And I could buy the flat earth thing, so I would have to mix all of it, intermix it all in together. This got to be a planet. Look at that. That is my planet. There's the dark. It's surrounded by its clouds. So you got a whole freaking ball there surrounded by its cloud. And all this pushing all this cloud out. And there's it's little moons and debris. So I get that. This one, however, eludes me because I'm only seeing a little bit of it, which is more than likely a slice of that planetoid terrain. and the clouds here are keeping the sun from penetrating here, so it's dark. And this is a mountain pushing up, and you're starting to see the craters on it. Even to my eye, it looks like a craterous mountain. And then the rest goes into the darkness, the dark side over here. Now hopefully something will pass behind our moon, but if they're all going north, then we won't get to see that. And we can definitely see my other planet out here. There, these little moons. See it? And then my moon asteroid deal here. Whole thing right there is hiding out back behind its cloud. And the other one is following behind it. You can see the ridges on that one. Man, I'm excited. Why does this feel familiar to me? Not because I'm just looking at it now. It seems like I've been knowing this all my life. Look, the chemtrails are X'd out. For anybody, probably that looks like around about Roanoke to Tennessee. Anybody seeing it? No, I'm gonna say Roanoke, in the middle of Virginia. They're X'd out. So this is indeed a planet. They don't count on nobody still east of the sun to be seeing it, but anybody on the map anywhere else, they're gonna X it out. But since I'm already past your X's, you can't fool me. Like, real talk. And my G Pro is looking good. On the mark. This is insane. Look, and it's getting dark already, but that's another cloud covering up the sun on me. Let me see if I see anything around the sun. Oh, still one sun. Let me see if is that an asteroid? See that little small light to the left? And that might be just a cloud, but I have to do the observatory scientific deal. This is definitely a planetoid. This is crazy, y'all. Go back to my moon. See, my moon is still trying to push out, and it's rolling a little bit. It's right here. It rolled up. See the craters? The craters were down at the bottom in the beginning. So the craters rolled from here to now there. That's an asteroid right there. Look at that smaller moon asteroid. Probably something that broke off. And then my mountains are still showing up here. This all might be connected. Like here, this looks like a mountain too. Yep. So you got clouds sitting over the surface of a mountain. Then it goes into a canyon here and raises back up to another mountain here. I see it. So there's a dip, goes down, back up, like a U. You look like you fit the letter N in there, or U, or hoop, horseshoe. I'm just giving you a dimension. It's good that the sun is being covered up slightly, so that way it allows me to see more with my eyes. There's definitely a planet out there, sitting far out, and I think the planet is right here, and it's pushing all this smoke off. That's what breaks up the pattern of these, makes them look like clouds, and there's an asteroid right there. So you gotta understand, these planets are not like our Earth planets, not like Earth, where so much as our clouds are contained and they bank at the top of the atmosphere. These blouse out to space. I'm guessing they get frozen a little bit more, because I'm guessing the surface of these planets and planetoids are centimeters, degrees, and Celsius is they probably elevate in temperature, and so all this stuff vents off into space, turns into sheets of ice, whatever those chemical compounds is, ammonia, what else? Methane, possibly carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. Might be some traces of oxygen in there too. They vent off into space and they look like these little sheets of ice. And then at some point they get pulled back into the planet, and the cycle just repeats. So when they float by us, the untrained eye sees just clouds. But when you get to my level of concentration on this, then I'm starting to distinguish between Those types of clouds are not Earth clouds. These clouds right here are our stratospheric clouds that are being pressed upon by these spatial clouds. See them? See how flat they are and how they're pushing forward? So that lets you know it's pushing this way. And that's why I saw the chemtrail go inside of that cloud, because that's the atmospheric handshake that I'm always talking about. Look at this planet, this whole damn planet showing up. Oh, I got it on my oh my God, I got it on my GoPro. It's completely spherical and beautiful. That's freaking awesome. Let me put my camera on this. I need to get this real quick. I really need to get this. Hold up. So what I'm doing is putting my camera on this for the moment. And I'm gonna raise it up above my head so I can see it. And mainly for my GoPro to catch it. I need my GoPro to catch it. Y'all hang tight. I'm gonna let that do this thing real quick and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Alright, so I took a good look up with my night vision. Take this off and just kind of look and scour these clouds. And over here in this area, scour that area. And the sun's coming back out. Make sure my GoPro's still rolling. Yes, it is. GoPro is awesome. You can definitely see this, and it shows up really freaking clear through my GoPro. This whole planet. Trying to catch it perfectly, but it's kind of hard. So all this above me is a planet, and my GoPro is catching it real good. It looks real good. Let me take some pictures with my phone. Yep, that is some kind of space rock or a planet. Dark side of it, light side of it. It's dragging all this along with it. And you can see what the sun looks like. So I'm about to conclude this here shortly, but I was always glad to be able to show this to you all. Let me see this again. Thank you, Lori, Dane, and Patrick for your donations. They all gave just basic small donations, and I really appreciate them. For real, man, y'all awesome. And I was very hesitant about doing this because I don't want to be like one of those guys that like, oh, he just asking for money. No, I don't want to do it like that because I can pay my own bills. This is for research, straight up. And if it ain't gonna be for research, I'd rather give it back. No lie, I've been blessed all my entire life. This is to help me deep in my research, like seriously. At some point on a day like this, I might want to take a plane up, which don't cost that much here. And plus I'll be adding to it, but we'll see things from the sky, you know what I mean? And I need to be able to catch a day like this where, oh wow, look at this moon, asteroid, holy crap, hold up. Where I can be able to go up and take a look at things from a sky perspective. So it'll be using things like that, but it'll be mostly my money used, from my earnings. That'll just help get me over the hump. As you can see, that little asteroid right there looks like the Death Star. Let me put this on the mountain. Looks like all this stuff is headed for our moon. Look at the angles getting closer. See, that planet right there is now starting to get over here. So I'm gonna have to come back out later on. I'm surmising in about an hour or less, 45 to an hour, this will be over by the moon, behind the moon, and I need to catch it. So I might take a break and just stand by. I think I'm gonna do that because all of this is getting ready to get covered up. My planet's over here. My asteroid's right here. Another asteroid over here. My other big planet is right here within this cloud cover. There's this cloud cover. The little pieces of it coming out. Asteroid, 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 asteroid. A lot of asteroids, little moons. And the main planet sequence is right here. I hope I did that right. Yeah, the main planet sequence is right there, and all these clouds are blousing out around it. And you can see the sun is back clear. So what we're gonna do is take a break. I'm gonna put some charge on this GoPro and this phone, and I'm gonna come back out and hit this again. Stand by. Third eye cam. Poof.